Ahoy, landlubbers! It's me, your Captain Vasco. Oh, God. This week has been so unkind. And yet, it's okay. It's Friday, May the 8th. We're playing Darkest Dungeon. I'm having an existential crisis because everything is bad. So I'm also playing Darkest Dungeon because, as I said in the tweet before I went live, my resolve has been tested today, and clearly I've been found masochistic. We have been on a many weeks ongoing trek to try and just finish a campaign of Darkest Dungeon. Something I've never done and something that takes, like, kind of a lot of time to do. It probably takes a lot less time if you're better than me. I know that speed runs of this game can happen pretty quickly, but they're also, like, predictably not really playing the game because that's how speedruns work. Um, yeah, I can't even collect my thoughts. Last week we tried to do a level 5 boss fight in the Warrens. We were going to fight the Swine God. I shouldn't have done that. That didn't go very well. We encountered some new pig enemy, just like a random encounter in the dungeon that, like, almost wiped our entire team. That wasn't the boss. So I tried to heal my party as much as I could and got them in pretty good shape. And then, well, just everything that the boss did, like, stunned multiple of my characters, so I could never do any damage or fight at all. So we lost Uri, one of our long-standing crusaders. I think we have, like, none crusaders now. Oh no, I recently took, like, a level 0 crusader that I think I leveled up one time. That's what it looks like, skimming through my... I think I have air gap. Let me be right back. I knew I forgot something. I hate today. Today's a bad day. Hey, say something that's not mean in chat. I need it. Thanks, guys. Love past Vasco. Let's try that again. Hey, look at that. I like that the technology works. Hey, wait, is there game audio? Let's not take things for granted. I'm bad at technology. It looks like it's working fine. You tell me if it's not working. It's a good start. Oh, jeez. Today is the worst. Oh, God. I'm in that, like, there's this type of broken that I become. Good. Audio confirmed. I love it. Thank you, Chad. There's this type of broken that I become where, like, I'm literally so sad I can only laugh. And I can't, like, I don't know that that's, like, a normal thing that happens to other people. And it's not predictable when things line up to make that happen. But, like, yeah. Anyway, I was saying before I started recording, which clearly I shouldn't have done because I hadn't even hooked up the video game correctly, that I don't remember what dungeon I was planning on going into. I'm pretty sure it's this level 3 one in the Cove since I put together a level 3 team. The only other option would be this level 3 Ruins one. I just don't think it's that one. So I don't remember what I said last time, but we're going to the Cove. That's it. That's the thing we're doing. Also, thank you for actually being kind in chat. Chat, you guys are good. I like you guys. You're very good. I need, like, I don't know, I need a button for, like, finger guns or something. Okay, great. So, the Cove. Cove likes shovels. Buy a whole stack of them. What else? Medicinal herbs is the thing that works on coral, which doesn't make any sense. So we'll bring, like, 2 of these. I don't know. The first, like, couple times I went to a Cove dungeon, they were just, like, infinite coral. And then when I brought medicinal herbs, like, there wasn't any coral. So I don't know what that's about. Let's buy some, like, food. This is a short. It's a short veteran. think I'm gonna bring 12. It's been so long since I've done a short. Like, normally I bring a bunch of food because, like, I've been doing mediums for, like, eternity. And, like, I like to try and have the option to, like, eat 8 food for stress purposes. But, like, it's been so long, I don't... Like, 12 seems like fine. Even a long short, it's probably not more than 12 food. I'll bring 12 torches? I'll bring 13 torches, because I don't have anyone who, like, does torch stuff. And then I will bring 2 keys of optimism, and I guess that's everything.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Good. My personal game audio is also acting up today. Nobody worry, just nothing is working correct. Oh, look at this! Look at this actual short dungeon. It's been a while. This'll be a nice refresher course. Wait like 2 minutes before I contract the bubonic plague from, like, a rock. Sitting on the ground or something. Grave robber trap disarm? Yeah. Disarmed. Grave robber open sack and get 50 gold coin? Whoa.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried
I can't remember the last time I got 750 gold from one of those. That's a lot. Cool.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
This one's a room battle.
Paid for in blood.
Ah, gross. The one I want to kill is all stealth. Do any of my guys have an anti-stealth thing? I think no. But I do have Plague Grenade. Plague Grenade does the thing. I guess I could also Tentacles. Okay, we're making some good dent in that guy. The other ones I'm not extremely much concerned with. Let's throw darts at this bloated fish. Delicious says, wait, how did you get syphilis from a rock? There's literal living skeletons. That's the question you asked? Here's a fun thing. It had never occurred to me. Like, I generally don't try to use torch as, like, a curio item. And it had never occurred to me to try to use torch on books. You know what I've learned? Not that I actually did this, but, like, all of a sudden I've learned, don't use torch on books, because it's really bad. My understanding is it gives you a bunch of stress, but I haven't actually seen it happen. Yeah, cove music's really good, I like it. Hey Zacula, welcome to the stream, how are you doing today? You want to shoot the first guy? No, I think I want to make, like, oh, I can't hit third. I thought, Open Vein hit third position. Huh. Alright, well, I guess... Bleed? Don't Octocestus me, boy. Plague Grenade will do enough blight stacking to kill that back person. I think no, right? 7, and I imagine it's 6? Oh, look at that. 10 damage. That's a lot of blight. I don't even do that much blight. I don't know or care, it's fine. What's the one this gets rid of? This is dodge. This is anti-dodge. Could mark this guy, but I can't even hit him anyway. I'll just heal the highwayman. Look at that crit. Yeah, feel better about bleeding. Aha! Dead.
Your death by inches.
piercing effect of that pickaxe never seems to do anything.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I could do without the critical hit, if I'm being entirely honest. Head and neck still hurt along with your teeth. Wow. Just told detectives will be following. Hey, Zacula, I think I missed an important middle part of this story that explains why detectives are following up with you, and also why you are having neck and head and teeth pain. Am I just super inattentive, or did this happen at some point when I wasn't looking at chat? I was in Discord. I've been on Discord today. I haven't seen the proverbial something. Jeez, that's awful, man. I'm sorry you got jumped. That's ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. I'm glad that you're, like, mostly alright. Like, it sounds like you are in one piece. I know you're hurting, but... Jeez, that's scary. Probably heal the guy who got critically hit. I'm testing out some different moves with this highwayman. I'm using him as front man. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Hey, I can heal the bleed. Woohoo!
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Jeez, he broke several teeth?
Cuts on its own.
Jeez, Zacula. I don't know if there's any way I can help. That is scary stuff, man.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I got the Book of No Surprises. I didn't bring any holy water for this thing that I could have done. I probably shouldn't touch this. I probably shouldn't touch it. Maybe I'll find some holy water.
Mariner, another misfortune.
What am I even doing here? Room battles, got it. Oh yeah. Let's make this coral edible. Oh no, wait, it gets rid of negative quirk. What's the thing I want to get rid of? No. No? Probably the grave robber has the worst stuff. Yeah, that seems right. Alright, grave robber. Eat this coral! Hey! We upped our crit chance. That's one of the ones I wanted. Nice. I'm glad it's not something that requires a hospital visit, but that definitely doesn't make it okay. That sucks, man. What's wrong with people? Stuff is already hard enough. Hasn't anyone learned that? It's literally everywhere. This information is not hidden. It's publicly available. Everything is too hard. This dungeon is making me hungry. Ooh, another bag. 50 shiny coins? No. I feel like shiny coins should be a currency in something.
Mind that such missteps are the
Not like
exception.
actual, like, gold or something, but like, it's just shiny. Scout chance. No secret rooms. Also no room battles. So I guess this over here is a room battle. Let's get all the way over there. Oh dear. What's the thing for this? I know if you hit it with a shovel, it's bad. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. It's a thing. I think if you touch it... I don't actually remember what happens if you touch it. Something good can happen if you touch it, which basically describes everything in this game and is an unhelpful summary of literally everything. I should probably leave this. I should probably leave it. You could check. I'm just gonna leave it. You can look it up if you're interested. More stupid stealth garbage. daggers, ends up hitting the first two guys. Drops bleed resist, which I guess I could pair with the Highwayman. Sure, hit two targets, do a thing. Touch all the things. Zago, do you actually play Darkest Dungeon? I know you said that you've, like, had people name characters after you and they, like, always party wipe. But, like, do you actually play the game? And then, follow-up question, do you just touch all the things? Also the reason they don't like your museums. That's on them, man. I don't feel like that's on you. Wow, crit 46 heal. I don't think that's our record, but it's very good. Stop! Not this one. Plague grenade. Hit the one I can't hit at all. Uh-oh. I have a point blank shot too. Wait, that's cheating. When I do the point blank shot, it makes me move back. He should move back. I wish that beams of heat would shoot from my eyes. I think I have to duelist's advance. At least I think that guy's dead? Oh, that's right. I forgot that I learned he had a move that activated riposte. A thing that I thought literally only the man-at-arms could do. I'm wrong and bad and stupid. Cat says the bas relief has a 66% chance positive quirk, 22% chance negative quirk, 11% disease. Well, we all know if I touch that thing, it's gonna be disease. We all know this. Don't add. Stop bleeding. Keep doing the thing. Darn. Can't hit anyone that isn't him. Kinda wanted to try to heal a little bit there. I got shoes! Papa needs some new shoes. Slippery boots, +4 dodge, minus move resist. That's tolerable. That is okay, is what that is. Yeah, I would say generally, like, even with like a 66% chance of positive quirk, like, I would say don't touch that. That's not what I want. Positive quirk isn't even like that good in the scheme of things. Getting rid of bad quirks is a lot better than getting a random positive quirk. There's a lot of like mediocre or unexciting positive quirks.
Ornaments. Neatly ordered. Lovingly
Jellyfish.
admired.
Jellyfish is actually like a really nice like PG swear. Surprising that SpongeBob SquarePants did not employ this logic. I'm really mad that these guys went first and stunned half my guys. But at least they picked like the worst ones.
To perform beyond one's limits.
So let's see. Damage mod is extra damage? Huh, this is actually pretty good, huh? Stab! Ah, that's unfortunate. So this is 8 to 14. To 6 plus 4 blight chance. I think this is my best shot. Ooh, good crit.
Decisive pummeling.
Still don't think that quite kills it. I think both of those live until next round. Yeah, flashing daggers might have been better there. And so far, no one's gotten diseased. That's decent. Gonna need a little bit more from you than 2 heals. Well, at least that one's dead next turn. I mean, stop doing that, but stop doing that slightly less than stop doing the other thing.
Obliterated. The slow death.
Spooky jelly.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
try and get as much healing in here as possible. That's what I'm talking about. 46 heal, pretty good heal. 46 heal, no bleed, pretty good heal. I like the edible sombrero with the most recent wave of I don't even know what to call those, like emote modifiers. Oh no. Try it again, Zakula. Maybe it was just a one-time whoops. Which was the name of my band in high school. It was one-time whoops. Speaking of one-time whoops, ow, my organs. Bleed a little. Now I guess my guy is just... Ouch.
A faint hope blossoms.
No, just try posting it again. It should be unlocked for 24 hours. Maybe it just, like, didn't load correctly.
If only treasure.
I do wish that Twitch would add the... Oh, crap.
Otherworldly
I wish that
corruption.
Twitch would add the ability to give channel points to people. That isn't great. Plague grenade. Look at that spicy 2 whole points of damage. Okay. Now. He hit the occultist and brought him forward. I don't remember spearfishing have a move thing. But, like, considering what that move looks like, I don't know, I guess the idea is you get stuck with the spear and then he pulls you back. It seems like that should be a push action. I'm overthinking this. This one. A lot of damage. Does that thing have super high protection? Let's move my occultist, root fish person. I hit the one I wanted to hit. Please heal the one that's, like, mostly dead. Wow. This occultist is really, like, high-low rolling. He's almost exclusively healed for, like, 2 or 46. Like, specifically those numbers. It's wild that keeps happening. Yeah, I think that's what happened, Zagil. I think he stabbed him and pulled him back by the barb of the spear, which sounds extremely painful, for one. And also... Whoa!
Continue the onslaught.
Wow, okay.
Destroy them all.
This guy's gonna explode, isn't he? Either that or have, like, one turn. Stun him or whatever? There we go. Somehow I survived that. Fast go to gamer store.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I mean, like a bunch of weird trinkets and whatever. I've literally explored the entire dungeon. Eating food doesn't matter, but it feels like a shame to waste food, you know? You know what I mean? Alright, let's leave this place.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Man, he has such, like, vivid things to say about the Cove, even more than any other place I feel. Anything good happened? Cultist definitely contracted a disease. It was spotted fever. Which is... Oh no, not disease resistance. Blight disease. Okay, that's less upsetting. I like that we... Who likes this? Occultist is now a Warrens explorer, is excited about scouting in the Warrens! Also super afraid of the Warrens, not at all excited about exploring in the Warrens. And then Lurker's not extremely helpful.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hey, those were also lyrics from my band One Time Whoops. Hey, look, it's some level 3 characters for once. Oh, I just never have enough heirlooms of whatever type I'm trying to do. I don't know what to do about Abomination. I just generally don't like Abomination very much. Maybe I should try another one, though. I don't have a whole lot to lose. Do I need more Hellions? Hellions are like the one thing I actually have like multiple of at level 5. Oh yeah, I couldn't send Zach for stress relief because like the caretaker was doing whatever it is he needs to do. I'm afraid of how much I want to explore the Warrens. Yeah, One Time Whoops, it was a good band, man. I mean, I can't play any instruments, so it wasn't good in that respect. But we had a lot of great ideas, you know?
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems.
What? I'm taking that gun. Let me see something real quick. Are you like good? Wow, actually, this is a really good Hellion. Do I have anything I would like replace with this? Really, huh? That's kind of disappointing. It is a really good Hellion. I mean, it's also fragile, which is a little awkward. Mostly a theoretical band. Yeah, like, experimental to the point that, like, not actually making music. Should I just take this Hellion over this Abomination? I don't know what to do with Abomination. I really don't. So the way Abomination works is it has like the left 3 powers when it's human and the right 3 powers when it's like mutated or whatever. It just does so much stress damage. I hate it. I really hate it. There you go, sombrero on top of Secret Squirtle. Yeah, I feel like the thing I should do is just take the Hellion. I feel bad, I'm not sure why. Alright, bye now. Yeah, Abomination is the werewolf guy. The problem is, like, he's, like, okay when he's not werewolf, and he's, like, oh, he's, like, pretty good when he's werewolf. But, like, all the stress he adds to everyone, it just, like, doesn't suit my style, like, at all. I really just, like, don't care for it.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Like, I think I actually need to do another level
Barbaric
3.
rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
I think I want to send Cultists to have the new thing, I already forgot what it's called. Spotted Fever. I was gonna say Spotted Cough, and I'm like, that's nothing. That doesn't make any sense. What would a Spotted Cough be? There's so many Hellions now, it's ridiculous. Alright, let me see what thing I want to do. Level 1 Sodden Crew. Do I even have enough level 1 guys to do that? That's the problem I had, is that I didn't really have any level 1 healers. Should get a stagecoach real quick. Did I miss, guess I could take a level 0 occultist over what? Not totally sure. The trick here is that I, like, also don't have... Maybe over the leper? I still have... still have 2 lepers. One died at some point. The way the narrator talks about the Hellion sounds like an old-timey British colonized. Savagery, pip taxation. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I disagree with that. I think maybe I'm supposed to take this occultist over this other level 0 rando that I took. It doesn't even let me try to do that. You there. I'm sorry. Someone named you. But I only have so many slots. And I need someone to heal so I can fight the Sodden crew. This might be a bad idea. But hey, the good news is you won't die. You'll just go get a job somewhere else. I mean, you'll die eventually. Everyone dies. And also, your class is leper. So, like, your chances aren't amazing. But my point is, you won't die here. In a terrible dungeon filled with skeleton and pungent fishmen.
Suffer not the lame horse, nor the broken man.
Okay. Level 1 team. Occultist. And I can bring level 2s, so I think I want to bring this level 2 Antiquarian. Almost out of necessity. C'est quoi? I feel like I want Castle in here. And then, is it Jumbo Jim? Or Vortivask? It's honestly probably Vortivask. I think I need to be able to hit, like, specific positions. And so I think it's probably important to have, like, an actual, like, ranged character instead of Jumbo Jim. Have I taken a bunch of level 0s into the Darkest Dungeon? No, but it's a thing I intend to do at some point. Because I know there's, like, a trophy for, like, losing an entire team of level 0s there. It might be a good way to scout the Darkest Dungeon if we ever actually get that far. I'm starting to have doubts. Oh yeah, I should send Zach to... Where does Zach want to go? Zach for short? God, look at this poor fellow. Look at those stats. Can we check what Irrational does at all? Whatever. It's largely responsible for this disaster radius. So his thing is brothel. Alright, let's go to the brothel. Alright. Throw him in that brothel. That's an expensive trip to that brothel there. This may sound like a strange request at first, but... What's Zombies thing? I think I was like curing her of a disease or something. She's like, whatever, she doesn't particularly care. Drinking? That's probably all that stuff I need to do in town. I could probably stand to, like, check on these guys. God, it's been so long since I've had such a low-level team. I believe I want Demon's Pull over the thing that reduces torchlight. Generally not a huge fan of that. Should I say Qua has the right moves? Don't actually remember if I've taken him out. Oh, he has experience, so must have done. Vortivask, we haven't done anything with. He's not in first position, so I probably don't want him to have point blank shot. Do want him to have pistol shot and grape shot. I'll just do what I consider like the usual, which is Wicked Slice and Open Vein. So get rid of these, but I'll do them in order. Do them in the random order that I like. Something like that. It's fine. Right, so I can upgrade your stuff. What do I actually have / want equipped to you? Probably don't need the stress heal with this party. Do want the battle heal, I think. So probably just like... I want Stunning Blow instead of Holy Lance. I think I want that. Sure, figured it out. Then, does anyone need armor? Scrolled 1, 2, 4. Is that everyone? No, you need armor. Okay. I have a medium feeling about this. Whoa, wicked size, bro. I see your points, Acula. God, why is the reward for everything always this terrible Demon's Cauldron that I want 0 copies of? Okay, it's the Cove, so like 4 shovels. You just never know. There's so many things that you could need those for. It's a medium, so I probably want like 14 is in the range of what I normally like. I have a Jester, and I could technically re-equip the stress heal on the Crusader if I had to. So like maybe I don't need the full 20 that I sometimes do when I'm trying to like stress eat. What else? Medicinal herbs. Oh, I already had one. Now I have more. And like 2 keys in a holy water. Oh, I already have one of those too. Well, it doesn't matter. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go and fight. And maybe win. I think that's everything. For some reason I had this moment of like, I felt like I didn't buy torches and that would have been really fun.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below.
I feel like nothing good comes from a discrete system of pulleys. Change my mind.
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
That's how I feel today. Oh, look at this gross place. Yeah, well, I guess we'll go north first. Cool. Oh no. Wait, is this a kleptomaniac occultist? I didn't check for that. I just pulled him right off that stagecoach. God blast it. I hate kleptomaniacs. They're the most annoying. 1800s back. Look at that map, though. Look at all that scout. Jeez. What do I do with all that scout? All that scout inside that trout. Pelagic nightmares, who would have figured? There's literally just 5 H.P. Lovecraft characters mashed together. I mean, I think that's the point, yeah. How dare you dodge? Get over here. Strictly speaking, that might not have been the correct order of operations. I was sort of figuring I wanted the Crusader to be able to hit him, but then I couldn't use the hook. You know, these gestures are helpful. guys understand what I mean. Smite him. Okay, great.
Be gone, fiend.
I don't remember the jellyfish not having bodies. I feel like we went through a period of time where, like, I must have critically hit a bunch and didn't think that they had bodies. See a Nick Cage color out of space? No, I don't know what that is. I heard he was cast to play the Tiger King guy in a scripted Tiger King TV show. So I guess that's real life now. I guess, like, moved on? I don't actually know what matters now. I get my spearfishing a lot. I don't ever remember before that last dungeon ever having a killing effect. Ah, darn it.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Well, I don't love it. Haha! Healing. I didn't give these guys any trinkets. I'm having such a day, you guys. Just literally none at all for a boss fight. I got him.
Obliterated.
Well,
Foolish
that.
horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I'm gonna keep going with plan A. Four fish, man. I thought I was clicking grape shot. That's not what I want. At least that one's dead. I did a thing. I'm proud of me. It's not gonna be a great strategic night. Like, today was one of those days where literally upon completing work I was like, it is difficult to physically move, I am so exhausted. So, like, we're not gonna get any peak strategery here. This is a guarantee. Luckily, these fishmen are not the most accurate fishmen that I've seen. Well, heal me. I did. Just did. Let's start working on this guy. No, you don't also start working on... It's not what we're doing here.
Eradicated.
Bleed him. Good. Bling bling bling.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Dude, you're killing me. Thank you.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Bleed the fish.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
It's gonna be a long dungeon. One. I didn't expect that to kill him.
Broken.
Yeah.
Maintain the offensive.
It's very unfortunate that that one guy exploded on me. And also got a critical hit on this one guy. That all went pretty not the way I wanted it to go, is how I would say that, like a normal English-speaking human being. There's some treasure over there, maybe. There's some maybe treasure. Clearly not the boss over this way, which is what I had expected. Okay. I really think I have to parry. I think I want to just focus the bleed on this guy. Which is 7 to 14. So if this hits, it kills him. I think I want that.
Continue the onslaught.
I'm gonna try to pay more attention to that now that I know it exists. Please don't. Definitely don't, please. I think the snail's dead now.
Quickly the tide turns.
This isn't going great. It may end up being a blessing that I didn't put any valuable items on this team to possibly lose. Let's check real quick. 2 damage and 1 health. Okay. So, with that in mind... Pistol shot? Heal for more than 1. Got there. Healed for 2.
A death by
Everything's going to Keikaku. As they're talking about One Piece so much, and your phone autocorrect is just like... So 1 is always capital now, right? Every time? I've done all sorts of weird stuff like that to my phones over time. I eventually taught one of my phones that mirror weave was a word, which I felt was impressive. It's not especially close to being a real English word. Oh no, he dodged. Aha, healed for 3. Just getting better. Alright, he like sucks in front position. Let's play some of that old bling bling blonk. I think I would like to try to get one more round if I can, but if I kill him, that's
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Food. Hey, stray food. No. All of this. Oh, I thought I had room for this. What do I... Nah. I really don't like streams. They offend me. Okay. No more battles except that room battle over there. A box! It could be anything, even a boat! Or nothing. It could also be nothing. Any of you even remotely good at traps? We have the highwayman do it? Relieve some stress? Yeah. Ooh. Wait. Wait a minute. One of these fools is not like the other. They have kleptomania. Let's get rid of that. No whammies. Yeah, man, I'm getting real lucky with that. At least I can have one thing go well today. 4 crests, huh? Alright, time to start using some torches again.
Well performed.
Straight dungeon food from a fishman corpse? Why not? This game poses a lot of questions like that. And by questions, I mostly mean suppositions of like, that seems fine. I mean, I think the one that upsets me most, at least the one that upsets me most that comes to mind, is like in the Warrens, there's this like curio that's like push cart filled with like obvious human corpses, and like that's like a medicinal herbs thing you use to get food, and I'm like, I don't think I would though personally. it being me, I don't think that is right. Heal self. Technically correct. Oh, I did this. A 7. It would not do that much damage. Try to kill him, but that's also not great odds. I feel like it is relatively important to do heal, but maybe if I like kill one of them,
fiend falls,
it'll basically do what I want it to do. Okay. Now we're in a position where we might actually accumulate some
weapon that cuts on its own.
Heal self. More than 3. More than 3. Attack the corpse. Veska, how long do you think you'd last in here if it was a Tron style? Oh, like in Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, I think Zacula's got the right idea. I think I'd like hang out in town. I think I'd like become the what's the caretaker? The guy who's like always using whatever thing you need in town for stress relief. I'd be like, yeah, today I'm praying. Whoop-de-doo! Like, that'd be me. Or like maybe I'd be the person who teaches camping skills, who just like lives in a tent like 20 feet outside of town and charges like infinite money for everything. But like, yeah, I'm not going to the dungeon. You crazy? I'm not gonna eat that fish corpse. I'm sure I'm allergic to it. In real life and also in the game. I think you should heal self for 2 points. I think you should heal Jester for like 7 points. Except critical 4. Bleed's not my favorite.
This expedition at least promises success.
Mostly stacks. And then if I just like fire off a torch, get like a whole stack of gold.
A blazing star is born.
Are all of my siblings allergic to fish? Hey, I'm the hipster who was allergic to fish first. My sister, who likes to just become allergic to everything to show off. Hence, not actually true at all. It's very annoying. She accumulated that more recently. I don't think my brother is actually allergic to fish at all, as far as I know.
The light, the promise of safety.
Stuff. Crests. Crests that don't stack. Let's take a look at that map real quick. Like a bunch of curio things. But I need like a ton of crests. Like, crests are super duper important right now. Take crests over onyx? I think I like that. I don't love onyx. It's fine. Of course, now I get the hunger check and have a free space. Whatever. Treasure, baby! Yeah, plus I'm no longer allergic to peanut butter. My sister defies odds in not exactly the same way that I do, but we definitely have that attribute in common. Tentacles! Everybody bleed. Oh good, that one's dead. Darn. It would have been nice to make that fishman bleed. That was a song that we had planned to think about writing, but didn't actually think about writing in one time. Whoops. Stop. Cut that out. I'm also super allergic to bunnies. No. Oh, jeez. Heal for one, but no bleed at least. Heal self for 3. I think Highwayman's just gonna try and kill everything, and then everything else is going. Everyone else on my team is going to heal. All right, annoying character dead. Stress heal this one who's like on the verge of insanity. Heal this one who's on the verge of death. Going well. Jeez. I'm just like, it's not that they're like critting all the time, but like my heals are definitely not keeping up because the occultist is not like doing his part here. If this was Vestal, this would probably be going fine. That's helpful. And you're like a surprising amount of stress. Speaking of healing stress... Aha! Finally, a dodge! Finally, a decent heal. They call him Corpse Killer, because I'm stalling for time. Yeah, heal for 2. That's more like it. Now we're getting something. Brief shot. I'm gonna try and buy one more turn out of this. The dodges are always helpful and much appreciated. Ah, dang it. Thought I could get away with one more round. That's extra annoying that Highwayman went first. Like, bonus points punished.
Triumphant
Press will stack. I guess I'll take this. And then... What's the heirloom thing? That is the treasure! Huh. That's a lot of crests. Let's get rid of... Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Bandage. Profit. That's a lot of crests, but I need a lot of crests. Let's see how life going. The question says, slowly going lactose intolerant or something. Not liking the flavor and some health thing. I mean, I think... I don't know that that's necessarily, like, you specific. I've heard that, like... I've heard, like, more and more sort of, like, scientific reports being like, adults just aren't really supposed to drink milk. Definitely not milk from, like, cows, because they're not humans, and that's not how milk works. So far, that hasn't hit me. I mean, like, I've always been, like, some, like, super low grade of lactose intolerant where, like, it makes my digestion, like, a little odd. Not, like, painful or weird or anything, just, like, a little bit odd.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
So, no fights for a while. We did, like, the fight path over there. Jester, would you like to take a stab at it? No? Well, there you go.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Open the bag. This is why we bring a multitude of shovels. A small quantity of gold. It's like literally the cost of buying a shovel. That's like a really lousy treasure chest. I do need money, but I don't think like 250 gold by itself is worth getting rid of any of the things I have when I know there's like a bunch of curios. Well, I guess I've already been through some of the curios, but I assume there's at least a few more in here. I really haven't hit like anything that requires my items. So like, Law of Averages says maybe. I don't think I can open this one. I have 2 shovels, but I know 100% I need to use one here. And there's like a lot of path left, so I might need to use one along that way. You want to take a stab at this one? Alright, kind of evened out. Another mariner. Another misfortune. Every time I say it, he doesn't say it. Eat food. Torch. I'm relatively low on torch. Another shovel thing. Okay, we spooked him. Spooked him good. Tentacles. I'll just leave both of them. This is a party where, like, I might actually want to leave deal with damage dealers first and take stress damage, but I am a little bit high on stress right now.
Decimated.
One fish man down. Going to miss ice cream. I mean, like, I don't know. It depends on how severe your lactose intolerance ends up being. Like, I definitely know people who, like, won't drink milk but can occasionally have ice cream and it's not a big deal. Don't heal. Wow, that was a lot of healing. Don't a lot of healing the cultists. I mean, at least I appreciate, I guess, the fact that that dude in particular isn't, like, doing stress damage. And now he's dead. If that bleed hits, they should be dead. Okay. I think we're doing the same thing as last time.
Such a terrible assault.
Probably could have predicted that happening. Sarah says her best friend is lactose intolerant, loves cheese and ice cream, eats it anyway, just kind of suffers. Yeah, I know people who do that too. Stress heal? Darn, only one of... See, when they get a critical hit, like, all my guys get stressed. When I get a critical heal, like, one of my guys gets healed. It just doesn't seem fair, you know? I feel like I really have to keep him alive. Just, like, really want to get stress down on a cultist here. I think I should probably try to kill him this turn. Heal for 2. Womp. I should try to kill him.
Success
it's
so
okay.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
There's just so much path. I really don't want to get hit by, like, obstacle without shovel. How much is 3 jade? It's like 800 or something, roughly speaking. I'll take the gold over that. Prizes. Never. Just demands. Just only fighting mans all the time, always. Sometimes fishman, sometimes human. Get over here. Don't resist my move. Become bleeding. Become a bleeding man. The gesture's like definitely only stress healing. That's a for sure thing that I definitely know. One of you is dead. Yeah, Dairy Queens are hard to come by. I wish that there was like a full-on Dairy Queen restaurant anywhere around here. There's like at a mall nearby. There's like a food court style stand for water. Jeez. Oh, come on. So you can get desserts from it, but you can't get all of the desserts, which is a bummer. I'm even trying to kill him. Do they not do what in Cali Demolition? Dairy Queens? I mean, like, not a lot. There used to be one in, like, San Jose near a friend that I would sometimes visit. But he moved, and also I think that one closed. So both of those problems. Man, they shank so hard. Miss. Haha, got him. I said miss in time. Heal the jester. Heal the occultist. Such good friends. I was really hoping that would kill him. Ah, I appreciate the dodge. Now the bleed's gonna kill him, so now I think we're back on try to heal as much as possible while the highwayman slowly kills the last dude. So I think the Crusader tries to top off people who are close to full health. The Jester is stress healing, and the Occultist is doing emergency work.
Diminish.
Don't diminish me. That could have been worse. Is In-N-Out better than McDonald's or Five Guys? I have the hot take and unpopular opinion that In-N-Out is extremely overrated. I'm not a huge fan of it. However, I also don't like McDonald's much at all, and I find Five Guys to be somewhat overrated. Heal this one. Best burger I would say is Wendy's. Best fries I would say is like Carl's Jr. weirdly. They're not good at burgers at all, but their fries are really good. Stop it! I'm trying to keep you alive! Don't be mad that I'm trying to keep you alive. Wendy's is definitely like high-tier burger, even if you don't like Wendy's. Like, if you think Wendy's is like a bad fast food burger, I think you're simply wrong. Jester? This is some amount of progress. Oh, I thought there was more time in that room. Well, here we go. Honestly, this isn't like remotely close to the worst thing that could happen. It's kind of weird that he gets like reinforcements of a type that aren't what we just battled. I'll heal Crusader. I mean, I've never been to Whataburger. Here's the thing, like, okay, first off, it is important to take into account that, like, I am a known garbage eater. Like, my taste in food aligns with, like, no one. So, like, you should not expect me to have popular taste, first off. But have not been to Whataburger, but, like, all the places, like, The Counter is a place I hear really good things about. I've been there, it's fine, I guess. Like, In-N-Out I actively dislike. I think In-N-Out is gross. Especially their fries. Their fries are atrocious. Like, just no. Like, they don't even know what fries are. They're like, soggy potato remnants? I'll sell it as food. Like, they're just incorrect. Maybe I do Zealous? Let's do Zealous. That leaves us back down to one person. Worse for both. No, Burger King fries are fine, I think. Burger King is like an acquired taste for sure. I like it more than most people, but like, that's the problem. That's the problem. I think I'm gonna need to have the Highwayman move on his turn. Heal self. 4 points. Impossible. I still haven't tried the impossible one. Stun this guy. Move to where you belong. Stress heal. Heal Crusader. See, they acted like sticking around here was a bad thing, but like we're closer to full health than we've been for most of the dungeon now. I shouldn't mess around. I don't want like another wave of stress for everyone. And look, I earned a whole painting out of that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I think I have like one more torch or something. Oh boy, this is a long medium dungeon. I should definitely kill this idiot after what happened last time. It wasn't a great showing for old Captain Vasco.
Masterfully executed.
That is a weird story, Sarah. Has Burger King ever had shrimp? How would you get shrimp in a chicken nugget? I would like fire humanity after that. Favorite candy? My favorite candy is probably Kit Kat. Mostly just because it's just like a solid all-rounder. Like, it's chocolate, it's got like some good texture. It's not something you have to be in the mood for. It's kind of like simple. I can just like always go for a Kit Kat. Big fan of Kit Kat. Reese's are good, but like Reese's, like sometimes it's a little heavy for the candy I want. So like over time I've become like Kit Kat. I've never been a huge fan of saltwater taffy. I don't know if I just get bad saltwater taffy. It has like a really mild flavor, and it's just like, for the calories, it doesn't impress me. Norwegian fish? Or is Norwegian fish distinct from Swedish fish, Demolition? Let's do this thing. It's a nice critical hit on the explodey guy. Yeah, I would imagine high-end saltwater taffy is probably pretty good. I wasn't sure if you were making a joke, Demolition, but yeah, Swedish fish are pretty good. Haven't seen a package in 3 months. Haven't seen a lot of things in 3 months. We're all right there with you. You got like dodge, right? Nah, you don't got dodge. Get out. Jump. So much stress. There's just like a lot of stress. I feel like Vortivast just got an email from my boss or something. It's just, oh, come on, don't move first this turn. I'm gonna kill you with, like, literally almost any character I have. This is a garbage turn. It's very stupid, and I hate it. I have feelings, and they're not good. Please. Heal 4. More than 0. Okay. At least it wasn't a new person on death's door. I'm really trying to be optimistic here. That was a dumb turn, and I hated that dumb turn for being so dumb. Heal 4, some amount greater than 0, please. Okay. Probably a few turns of this, maybe not as focused on, like, not damaging the guy. Stun him. I don't know what his stun resist is like. I think it's, like, medium. Can't do it. Hit him! He resists pretty good, this will take a while, even if I'm actually trying to kill him. Jester! Stress heal.
Inspiration.
Both inspiration and improvement. Hit. Only the one that could dodge, dodged. Just hit so hard at these bad guys who want to kill me. It just seems so rude to me, I don't know. Jeez. Let's do this. Yeah, I figured that'd kill him. Give me a shot. Ooh, that torch is actually pretty useful.
They can be beaten.
Open it. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, that's funny. No. There's not a fight in this hallway. Food. It's not great.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Just let me go in the door, please. Oh, jeez, a room battle? Really? This is a brutal medium dungeon. This is a really harsh medium dungeon. God almighty. Really? I really just wanted to camp in this room and not use torches, because it's a big, long hallway and I have 2 torches to my name. Gosh. Ah, come on, man. It's not like I need everything to go right, but I need, like, not everything to go wrong, please. No, he's on death's door, isn't he?
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
This is a tough one. So my options here are to, like, smite and try and kill the fishman, or to heal Vortivask and hope that something is kind to me for once. The reality is basically, like, do I attempt to try and salvage all the members of this team, or expect this to be my last fight and leave and try to fight the Sodden crew some other time when the dungeon isn't so, like, just unbelievably cruel? And I'm truly not sure what the correct answer is. Let's see something, though. Damage is 7 to 14. So most hits, all but the worst possible hit, would kill the fishman. Sure, you got it, pal. Okay. Don't do that. Occultist's turn? Okay. Now, Pressed Coat, I know you and I don't know each other that well, but it's really important to me that you heal 4, not 0. That's technically good enough. Bleed. Okay. Stun. Did not get stunned. Might die to bleed, but I think he'll hang on. Why is he able to target 2 people with stress? He hasn't always done that, has that? This sucks. I think we might leave the dungeon after this fight. This has been a disaster. This whole finasco is unreasonable. Yeah, survived that. Oh, I'm shocked he's not attacking the highwayman. Bang! Start the heal train. Choo-choo! Come on, it's a train. You can ride it. Stress heal the Crusader! Stop that! I wish you wouldn't! Regular heal. Highwayman. Grape shot. Everyone's so good at dodging that move, it's almost embarrassing. Yeah, I can stun you now. Get stunned. Stress heal. Occultist.
The blood quickens.
Regular heal. Crusader for 1. Bang! I'm going to try to leave the possibility of going onward, but it is not really my intention. God, I'd really like the Jester to go. Let's see what happens. Fate has decided the battle is over.
As
That
victories
stacks.
mount,
Some of
so
that
too
stacks.
will resistance.
So I don't think Key can do anything anymore because of Cove reasons. So I think it's like this. And then camp. And we'll see where we're at after camp. Yeah.
Circle in the dark.
I mean,
The battle may
4.
yet be won.
You're out of food now. What do we have? Prevents nighttime ambush. That's probably good. I don't really want to fight anymore. Zealous speech, minus 15 stress to everyone. That's a pretty good one. So that costs 5. And that costs 4. And I can every rose? Wow, that's actually like really good. Who's first? Zealous speech! Wow. Even though that was a pretty impressive camp, this looks bad. Like, this does not look like I just healed for, like, a bunch of stress. Whee!
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Here's what I want to do. I want to get up to the door and see what we're at when we get to the door. I really don't think I'm going to do it. I'm also not opening this box. It's always just trapped garbage. Okay. Sounds about right. Well, that didn't change a whole lot. I mean, on the bright side, all my guys are receiving less stress for this battle. This is so close. Like, here's the thing. At the end of the day, all I really need is for one of these guys to be able to escape with all this loot I have. Like, I'm not extremely attached to any of these, like, low-level scrubs that just rolled in out of nowhere. I think it's worth trying. I think it's worth trying. Yeah, none of them have trinkets, which, like, made this dungeon more annoying, but at this point, with, like, the way luck has been going, it's, like, fine. Like, there's not a ton to lose, but if we beat it, it's pretty good. So I think it's actually worth the shot, even though I fully acknowledge it's not a great shot.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require
It's the Sodden crew, and they're okay.
Even in death, the captain shouts his
Okay.
orders, and the crew obeys.
Go ahead and just undo that. 60% resistant to bleed. Okay.
Well struck.
Don't. These things are unholy. So I do extra damage to it. Maybe I kill it? I was expecting more damage. You heal Crusader. I like your juxtaposition there, Demolition. Angry Vasco with sword. Also Vasco with skulls. Well, that's happening now. Wait, why did the front guy get healed? I know that the main guy healed. Why did the front guy? Yeah, Jester doesn't really hit first position super duper well. Doesn't have any dodge, so it doesn't seem like it helps much to mark it.
Surgical precision.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't great. Are you susceptible to bleed? Kind of. Maybe I should just do Wicked Slice. I'm working real hard at it. I think Unnamed Crusader. I just, like, don't have that many, like, guys who do the... You're sort of one of the guys who do the thing. Wait, can I hit from here? Oh. Alright. Drink with my guy? Don't do that. Why is he pointing at me when he's drinking? I'ma drink you under the table. What is that? This is tough. Mostly because he keeps resisting my bleed. Okay, that helps a little bit. Guess we'd, like, attack him? Try to do some more bleed?
A decisive pummeling.
Before we get locked in place by the Anchorman? Attack the Anchorman! Well, we can stun the front guy. That's a good shout, Cat. That's probably a smart idea. I mean, this is happening now. Obviously. Well, like, that makes a lot of sense. It is annoying that it, like, fully heals the Anchorman. Like, I feel like that feels like a skill that should maybe happen at, like, the higher levels of this boss encounter. We're at, like, the basic level. Feels to me like maybe that should not be the thing. Mutiny? What's that gonna do?
Weakened.
Some sort of debuff. Cool. Minus a bunch of damage. Love it. Bleed! Never bleed. Working on it, man. Probably heal? It's never. Healing never works. Let me do this one. Stop that. I mean, that's not super cool.
Brilliant.
We really need the occultist to get a turn here. Yeah, the anger guy heals if he gets a turn anyway, so I should just focus the attacks while he's setting up on the crew. I figured out a thing. Maybe he's not pointing. Maybe that's just like the way the chain looks. It really looked like that was happening last time. Yeah, I guess he's not doing it. It looks like it though. Stop handsing my deck. Actually, that one's not super terrible. That sort of puts the team back in the order it's supposed to be. This move. Then... I think I'm just going to focus on the actual crew. Stop doing that. Stop it. I could try stunning again. What's the actual stun resist you get? Plus 75. That's a lot. So I could, like, try to hit him, and because of the damage debuff, I have, like, basically no chance of getting him anywhere near dying, so I think I just hit the crew and wear him down like I've been doing. That was a lot more damage than I expected, actually. Huh? Bleed! Yes, bleed. This is an interesting fight. It's better than, like, the Hag. The Hag's an annoying fight. The Hag might be my least favorite of the regular fights. And I think that's partially colored by the fact that I've gotten really unlucky the last couple times I've tried to fight her. But also I kind of just think her, like, natural attack pattern's, like, a little bit too strong. I'm not saying she's, like, totally overpowered, but, like, the fact that, like, she can grab any one of your characters and, like, you can't use them until you attack something to death. And then also, when you do free them, you don't get to put them back where they belong in the order. Like, that's a lot of disadvantage. It doesn't feel like that's balanced the same way most of these other fights are, in my opinion. Like, most of these seem like good, interesting fights with, like, strengths and weaknesses and drawbacks and things you can play around. Hers, it feels like she gets a lot of strengths, and it's difficult to play around it because of how many upsides her, like, into the pot move, or whatever it's called, can do. I didn't tentacle her. Didn't do as much as I wanted. Smite! Oh, come on, I really needed that! Seriously? Oh, it's so irritating. And like, the second the debuff wears off, it just targets the relevant character again. This thing doesn't even have dodge. Like, why did it miss? Great. Irrelevant crit heal. Ugh, my guys who I need to be going fast every turn are just never going fast, ever. Ugh. I just wanted the Jester to have a turn so that wouldn't happen.
Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
They're like kind of close to this being under control. I'm gonna do with all of these, like, level nothing characters when this is done, even if I get out of here alive. They're going to be pretty tortured. I don't know what he said, but it wasn't cool. Just trying to stack as much bleed on this idiot as possible. Hit him? I can. It's unholy. Still have the debuff. So close. Tentacles!
Finally, a sailor's death for captain and crew.
Yeah, I got an abomination thing. I did the thing! God. Isn't this the first dungeon? I've been at this for like almost 2 hours. That was a brutal dungeon. Ugh. My reward is that stupid demon cauldron I hate. I didn't get to use most of these tools. I did get 40 crests, though. Well, Castle's an interesting character who has obtained nymphomania and satanophobia. Je ne sais quoi, not a great gambler, but really likes the light. I don't know what to do with these guys. Was it worth the victory? Oh, I don't know.
Instrument of butchery.
Ooh, a free weapon upgrade.
Yours for the taking.
That's not bad. Do I have any? Yeah, I have some, like, level 5 characters who can do that, right? That's cool. Guys. Zach for short, also known as Zach J5 Looks 56 Oja 2W6. Brought more of a night of debauchery than memories only. He got syphilis. He got syphilis, but he's no longer irrational. I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't. How's that stagecoach doing, huh? Level 3 Man-at-Arms? That's whatever, I guess. So like, here's the legit thing, right? Like, I went to all this trouble, I leveled up this Prestcoat dude. He's level 1. He's whatever. Now there's a level 1 occultist. He's got most of the moves I would want him to have. He's just better. He's better because he costs nothing. And doesn't have the upkeep cost of, I have to get rid of all that stress. Sarah says, he learned his lesson? Sure, we'll go with that. That's what happened. So yeah, I think, press coat, sure, you had a good run. Goodbye.
Those without the stomach for this place must move
Take
on.
this one. I might need it. I could definitely use a low-level healer, so I'll just hang on to this one.
To fight the
I don't
abyss,
know, maybe level 2
one
Grave
must
Robber
know
makes
it.
sense. Jeez, the level 3 guy has a ton of things. Melee crit skills and crits is good. Doesn't like Eldritch stuff and stress eats in the dark or something. It's a quick draw, stun resisting. I like this Grave Robber. I kind of want that Grave Robber. I do think that I should upgrade Stagecoach another level.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Oh, there was a... Hey, Demolition. Like, 2 hours ago, last time we were in town, there was a name. What was it? What was the name? I think that was the only one, but I forgot to do it before we left. Just like I forgot to put trinkets on them. Stop judging me. Senua. And that was for this new level 3 Hellion. Didn't we previously have a Hellion named Pennant? I feel like we did. I don't know how many names there are in the game, but I feel like we've gotten multiple copies of some very specific ones. Senua. There you go. It's the worst one to have. Oh yeah, let's upgrade. Someone gets a new weapon. Let's give Sprinkles a new weapon. Free! Free's a good price. Okay. So Syphilis is like an especially bad one, right? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh, Zach, you're killing me. You are trouble. This character has been a lot of trouble, frankly. Maybe the new occultist Craig. Sure, why not? Hey, new occultist. Somewhere down here. Rathgubber? No, your name isn't Rathgubber. No one is named that. Stop lying. Your name is Craig. I don't know how many. There we go. That many. Craig. Spiritual successor to Queen. So I currently have 2 Grave Robbers. Do I only have 1 Arbalest? God, life is agony. No, I have a level 4 one. I have 2 Arbalests. God, let's go look at what possible missions are. Level 1 thing in the cove that sounds like agony. Just none of this looks good. We're at a really awkward point in the game. Do I want to do a level 5 dungeon? I don't really have enough, like, back row characters to do level 5 stuff. I just, like, still don't. I guess that's... Maybe I need to do a level 3 challenge with, like, these 2 level 4 characters I have. Let's consider those options. So slot in Up Wellington and March. And then I need some level 3 folks. Grave Robber's pretty good. If I take this one that has, like, half experience, they're likely to hit level 4. Take level 0s to 10. We could take... Well, they all have to be level 0. The guys I just took are level 1 now. Before Duncan, probably? So I have, like, damage over time from the Grave Robber. I have, like, ranged damage and secondary heals with the Arbalest. Man-at-Arms is just very straightforward smack'ems. I could consider bringing some more of these, like, skill-based things from the Arbalest. Encountering a decent amount of stealth in these, like, higher-level encounters. But suppressing fire has been helpful in some past incidences where it's been difficult to take care of all the, like, stress characters in the back. So I do really like being able to, like, mark tough targets. And this gets rid of, like, a ton of dodge, which is pretty good. At some point we could definitely do level 0s. I don't think we're, like, set up for it now. I'd have to, like... I think I'd have to just miss a real character and, like, fish for level 0s for a while. We'll see what happens. Illumination's a different way to bypass stealth. I'll try that. I want to try out like some of the abilities I haven't used in the past to see if they're good, because sometimes I definitely overlook these things. Let's try Illumination. Sure, it's not actually that expensive to upgrade that far. So like 2 different ways of adding some torch and heals. Like both of these are attacks, but this one is pretty bad except when de-stealthing. But it does also like debuff them with minus 27 dodge. So that's cool. Maybe with that in mind, I don't need Sniper's Mark. So I could do... Fire or Bola? I think I'm pretty happy with the Grave Robber abilities. I don't know. The more I use Man-at-Arms, the less excited I am about him. Like, I like Riposte, but it doesn't ever seem to quite do what I want. Well, later, Zacula. Sorry if I missed you. Thanks for hanging out and everything. I really appreciate it. I hope things turn around for you. I'm really sorry about what happened. That's awful. I think I really want to try leveling a team, and this seems like a decent one. I do definitely need to get some more, like, support people that aren't just straight-up healers. But then it's difficult because you find yourself in a position where you like don't have enough healers to level up low-level people. It's a problem. So that's why I really wanted to upgrade the Stagecoach so that I would get like level 3 heroes and wouldn't have to level them up so much. It's like kind of working. Yeah, I mean, I think this is all fine. Duncan doesn't have his, like, actual skills upgraded. Scoutmaster Lumpers can upgrade all skills! March is good. Did that. Does anyone need, like, actual armor upgrades? Looks like some of us do. This is already fully upgraded, so I'm not going to get a better price than this. Okay. And then I guess I send Zach for short to get treated so that I can someday use him. I'm really sick of your crap, Zach. So then becomes the question, like, what do I do? I think maybe I, like... Maybe I, like, heal some stress on the Jester and, like, abandon the Crusader and the Highwayman. It's just, like, a lot of stress. But, like, the straight-up level 2 Jester's not the worst thing to have. Increased chance of losing money while gambling. Well, I'd prefer not that, if I could be honest. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's go here. Why don't you pray? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna abandon these two for now. Especially, regrettably, Vortivask has become abusive and is no longer fit for duty. How much longer until the whole town is upgraded? It's further off than it seems, but we're also pretty far along.
Turn yourself now to the condition
Something
of
else I
those
can upgrade
poor
at the
devils who
moment?
remain.
Medical devices I can upgrade. And I don't think I need these in particular for anything.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
Sure, alright. I think I'm now one upgrade away from finishing off the sanitarium, but it's an expensive one. The Abbey I haven't done a ton with, and the tavern I've done, like, virtually nothing with. Plus, I haven't done a lot with the Survivalist, or the Nomad Wagon. I've done actual nothing with, because I just don't care. But Blacksmith and Guild are upgraded, Sanitarium's pretty far along. It's about the size of it. Oh yeah, the Stagecoach is pretty close. Pretty close. I got like 2 more upgrades. Oh hey, it's Money. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. How you doing today? Is that a new grave robber? Let's see. We have... Where are the grave robbers at? We have Rebor Evard and Scoutmaster Lumpus. We have 2, and they're both named. But you can always use the expensive renaming option and get in a bidding war with the rest of chat if you want. Oh yeah, here's the thing. Nope, that's not at all what I wanted. I forgot that I had this, because I didn't have a grave robber for so long, but when I was watching back one of the other videos to post them, I was reminded of the fact that at one point we got this very rare grave robber item that improves crit chance, gives plus 30 trap disarm chance, adds 2 speed, and adds 15% scouting chance, all at the cost of minus 10% max HP, which is, like, not great, but, like, I have things that can offset that. Like, that's pretty good. I'm gonna try that out. And then... I mean, I think just, like, what is this, like, Life Crystal? Plus 20% max HP, minus 1 speed. The other one gives me 2 speed! It's all upside. Look at my stats! Oh, look at that. Sarah's actually... Shots fired. Which character would you like... You would like to replace Scoutmaster Lumpus with Evelyn O'Connor? I love it. Well done. I understood that reference. Oh, for not Lumpus. Okay. I thought you meant that you wanted to replace Scoutmaster Lumpus. As in, not Lumpus. There we go. Didn't see what that was, but thank you, Demolition. I appreciate your service in chat. So the other one has now become... Make sure that I get the spelling right. Evelyn O'Connor. Probably better known as Evie, which is relevant to my couch filled with many Evies, in particular today. I think you were the first person to actually rename a character. A couple people have used that option to just name an unnamed character, and I told them I'd refund it, and they're like, I don't really care. This is fine. You can do that if you want. I was watching someone else's. Is it O'Connell? I genuinely didn't remember, so I took that at face value. I'll change it if you want. Two L's. That fit? Yeah, sure. There you go. No worries. We good. Zach to another random name. Oh, you want to rename Zach? Can I do that while he's in the... That's a really interesting proposition. You sure, Demolition? You really like Zach? We'll give you one that... I just want to make sure. Because I have no control over... I mean, arguably I have control over this. But it's going to be random. When Evelyn in real life says a lot of people misspell her name. I'm not surprised by that. Another person. Did you use a... Oh yeah, you did use a rename. Any preference? Do you like have a preference of class or anything? I kind of want it to be another jester. I kind of want all the jesters to be random names. Do you prefer... Which would you rather replace? Olivier Lenheim or Je ne sais quoi? I don't have anyone in chat can pick. Just because, like, I don't have a preference. I love all my... There we go. We'll replace Olivier. Where's he at? Alright. R3. Gotta start with a capital letter, obviously. Is that one pronounceable? On a backsat 53 QD5 KP1. On it for short, I guess. There you go. Sure is something. Rolls right off the tongue. Oni. Yeah, Oni, that's great. There you go, Oni. Oni-chan! Oh, don't rename. The name is perfect. Change nothing. Do I have any other actual orders of business? I plugged you into place, you went to the thing, I upgraded a thing. I think I just equipped trinkets. And I already did Scoutmaster levels. And what do we have for man-at-arms? Like nothing? Is the answer nothing? Actually, hang on a second. So if I... Doesn't actually change their position in the thing, does it? No. Right, hang on. So if I do that, and then I look at trinkets... where'd it go? Where's the one I was just looking at? This one. Sniper's ring. Plus 15 accuracy, minus 2 speed, plus 4 crit. That seems like pretty good. I mean, it does make her slower. This Arbalest is winded? It's rude. I have to give speed. It's like Speedstone. It just gives speed. I could do that, or I could try to... I think, like, Duncan gets, like, the hitting you item. Which is... Dismas's damage head. Up Wellington gets... the healing... Jeez, stop jumping around! Of minus stress. So I could give you like... Wow, just keeps... I keep getting to the bottom and then when I try to scroll back into it. Do I need to save in this? It auto-saves like constantly, Demolition. So like, literally, if you pay attention, I don't know if my face is covering it, I genuinely don't remember, but if you pay attention, like, if you just like enter a new room, like in the dungeon, it autosaves. If you enter a new hall in the dungeon, it autosaves. Like the game strongly dissuades you from trying to like save scum at all. Speed this dodge. So I could give more damage and another -1 speed. I don't know if I want to mess with that. I could do this instead. Minus only 1 speed and get damage. Man, did I lose all of my focus rings? God, what a bad time I've been having lately in this game. I feel like I should just do regular damage. I just want to use the sniper ring. It sounds cooler. Let's quick dodge from that. Or I could just... I need the accuracy. I think I want the accuracy. I'll take the minus dodge. Alright, everybody happy with their picks? Ah, jeez. Every time I go in a dungeon now, I'm anxious. So I just need to do something that's level 3. None of the options are great, so I will just pick a thing as level 3. A long level 3? Or a medium level 3? I think I need like a ton of busts to upgrade the sanitarium, right? Yeah, basically nobody. Nobody at all. Game. Autosave. Or as Cat puts it, literally anything happens, the dungeon will remember this. You guys are great. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. You're all wonderful people. Even if you're watching this on YouTube, you're still wonderful. I love you. I'll do this one. I don't want to do a long. It's already 8:10, and my life is difficult. So let's just do a medium and see if I survive it. Wait a minute. Hang on. What happened here? Why is... Grave Robber should be second. That's how this works. How did that not happen? Did I actually just do that before? I know I intentionally switched the Vestal and the Arbalest, but I don't know why that happened. Go back to the correct one. The one that gives me busts. Alright, ready, and set, and go. No, I just had a really stupid idea. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to accumulate a bunch of, like, sub-level 3 antiquarians, and then just take them into a level 1 dungeon. Just all 4 of them. And see what happens. They can all technically hit every position, and they'll get a bunch of gold or whatever. I think I have 2 that fit this bill. I'll keep an eye out. Alright, so this is the Weld, which is, this is the mushroom people, right? The Warrens is the pig people. For some reason I get those 2 confused. Maybe the W's, I don't know. So, Mushroom Town, not like a ton of blockages, but the shallow graves are here. I'll bring 3 shovels. It's medium, and I have no stress healer, so I'll bring the full, quote-unquote, full 20. There are, let's see, what else? What else happens in the welds? I'll bring... There's sometimes, like, chests in the hallways, and there's also maybe, like, scout chance and whatever. My scouting chance is 40, because I have that weird item for the Grave Robber. What are the... how do you mean, what are the maps, Demolition? Like, just what are the names of all of them? It's Ruins, Warrens, Wheeled Cove, Darkest Dungeon. And there's an expansion that adds one called the Courtyard, and I forget if there's a new one for the other DLC thing. It says Antiquarian, more like Cantiquarian. 10 points to Gryffindor. Do we have an anti-stealth ability? Yes, we put it on the Vestal for some reason. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if she can fire it off from her position, but I'm just going to assume she can and fix it later if I can't. What else do I want here? Like, anti-venom and bandages do stuff, right? Let's do, like, one anti-venom, a second bandages, and for fun, one medicinal herb. And then I shall bring 14 torches. Ruins is bandits and bandits, skeletons, and like cultists. This looks quote unquote good. I think the Weald is probably my least favorite place, like, visually.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be
My
recovered.
least favorite place to play is probably the Warrens. For some reason, the pigmen just always, like, get me so good. A bag of things. 250 gold. I wasn't expecting a battle on the last tile specifically for some reason. Become blighted. Hey, that's a good shout. Yeah, this Grey Rubber item seems really good. I think I like it. Smush. That was unnecessary, but I accept.
From our lands.
Outmaneuvered is one way of putting it, man-at-arms. Hey, look, I can do the move for me. So I can add torchlight and also reduce dodge. I haven't taken a lot of damage, and he has dodge, so let's give that a shot. Ah, nice and bright here. Let's try to stun him now. Yeah, look at that. Vestal's schooling this idiot. It's like a high crit chance and whatever, right? Yeah, probably would have been better off with the blight. Oh, he might be dead. Yeah, look at that. Totally dead. I guess heal self, since I can't target first position at all? Pick to the face!
Be gone, fiend.
Goodbye.
Prodigious size alone does
Hey,
not
some
dissuade
deeds.
the sharpened blade.
Cool. I don't really have to use a torch yet. Yeah, 40% scout chance. Boo, obstacle. Yeah, we'll still go this way. It's actually the thing. Gather medicines. You got it, video game. Shove.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading
Ooh,
corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Jeez, getting a lot of gold out of these today. Usually they just, like, give me 50 gold and then the game's like, ooh, look how good you are, Vasco! And I'm like, come on, man. He's the Scoutmaster. Fair, Sarah. You're really on it today. I appreciate it, because I am not. I'm not even sure I'm here today. I hope so. It'd be awkward if I wasn't. I've been a ghost for 40 years or something. I got a thing. So here's the problem. Shallow grave, but also a gigantic amount of dungeon left over. Probably can't use that shovel. Plus I'm like equally likely to find another grave over there, I think. Okay. These guys, like, make everyone bleed things kind of annoying. I guess I'll start on him. did a lot for blanket fire. It doesn't usually do that much. I think retribution actually kind of makes sense here. So, like, I'm definitely not gonna finish that guy anytime soon, but, like, doing that is exactly what I want. Great. I can't target the last guy, so I think I'll just finish this one off.
Their formation is broken.
And then Vestal,
Maintain the
check this
offensive.
out. Her thing bypasses stealth, so I can hit him and then shut off his stealth.
As the
Look at that. Look at me doing a thing.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Proud of yourself, big chonkers? Took a lot of damage for that. Thrown Dagger has a 30% crit chance and 7 to 16 damage versus a 29.5% crit chance, 3 to 6 damage, and then some more blight. It's pretty close, but I think Dagger's better. Yeah, that Retribution's really paying off for me. That did what I wanted.
Their cursed champion falls.
Was that guy cursed the whole time? I didn't know.
Continue the onslaught.
Indeed.
Destroy them all.
Did I not bring keys? Did I not bring keys at all? I thought I brought keys. What did I do with my keys? Has anyone seen my keys? Well, poop. I really thought I brought keys. I specifically remember buying keys because there's things with keys in the hallways. I feel like I said this out loud. And then my recollection is that I bought the keys. But it's been a really bad day. So we don't have any keys and we're going home. Which normally isn't how that works. Normally if you don't have your keys, you're not going home. Wallet, phone, wait! Battle spawn at the end of this hallway? Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, and it's that guy. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. I don't know if you know this about me, but I do hate that guy. She's not my favorite either, but I hate that guy. That's a pretty good crit.
Pummeling.
I should want to check something. So that's 3 damage for 6 rounds? Jeez, the crit number's ridiculous. I can stun her. Yeah, she's in range. I'll do that. Check something. How much health does he have? 12. So he takes 3. Let's Retribution her, get some damage on her, and if these muffin heads try to attack, they'll feel some pain. So most attacks that hit here, which has like a ton of accuracy, will put him dead to the blight if they don't kill him outright. The other thing I was considering was doing suppressing fire to hit both of the stress dealers, but I mean, it's kind of the same difference, right? Oh no, that's my base attack. It does a lot less damage with the suppressing fire. Yeah. Shoot this guy. That's like 114 accuracy. I don't know if you know this. That's kind of a lot of accuracy. That at least worked out. $7 to 16 damage with 30% critical. Please kill him, Grave Robber. That should do it. That should do it. Okay.
Great
I
is the
accept.
weapon that cuts on its own.
That idiot is stunned. I'm missing so much. That one didn't miss.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Should start healing. Jeez. 6 heal to all? That's so good. Since they spent their whole last round attacking the man-at-arms. In my head, I'm like, and then she hits back. Stun one of them.
Precision and power.
Done. That didn't do as much damage as I wanted. But it's fine. Alright, it's for post-war. Curses. Boom. These things got a lot of health or something. Should be dead though, right? So, blight this one. I'll do regular heal on man-at-arms. Patch someone up. I think that makes more sense since the one I can actually shoot at's already dead. Arbalest is interesting. Like, you could set it up so that you always have something to do. You could do, like, blind fire so you can hit the front person for a lot of damage. But, like, there's a lot of situations where that's not as useful. Like, there's a lot of cool things you could do with Arbalest. I really like the character. Stop roping my man-at-arms!
For the slightest lapse in
The
concentration.
boy is mine, okay?
A singular strike.
Pistol go? Thank you. Darn, I thought it'd be dead. I thought it'd be dead. I could do without all that blood.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Cool, a bunch of stuff. Put it in my pocket.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I am in fact covering the saving game, which is why you may not have noticed that it does it, like, constantly. Tell you what, the next 6 times it happens, I'll point it out. Then you'll have a sense of it. And I don't have to go away. I didn't need to do that, I know it's in this room.
A blazing star is
Saving
born.
game, do not close. Seriously? Is that even possible? It also sucks that the man-at-arms is super slow. Leave my Arbalest alone, by the way! Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, sure. I think I should move forward too, even though I could, like... Actually, I could Rampart and stun this one? 30%. That seems decent. Oh my god! Barf noise. Let's try stunning her again. How do you like me now, idiot? Get shot at.
As the fiend falls, a faint
Keep
hope
doing
blossoms.
this. I moved him back. Patch this guy.
A time to perform beyond one's
I'm
limits.
so excited about that one. A time to perform beyond one's limits. Darn. I was hoping he wouldn't go just then. This is fine though. I'm gonna group heal. Hugs.
Soothed. Sedated.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't work. Haha, take that, corpse! Bang!
Obliterated.
Hey, cool, some gold.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Don't think I want the jade. Worth getting rid of, like, anti-venom or something for the 450 gold? I'm gonna say yes. The thing that you get from the anti-venom item, which is like, I think only the weird like tree stump, has not been extremely impressive over time. This makes up for the cost of the item I bought, at least. I think this is fine. Walking. I can't believe I didn't bring keys. Today is a stupid day. Da-da. Oh, saving. Do not close game. Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm gonna retribution her as well. Wow. Why are they so dodge? Shoot her. Don't pull my arbalest. Looks like she resisted. Good. Receive damage. So the arbalest is slow. Otherwise I could try and count on suppressing fire, taking out the back, but I think it genuinely makes more sense. Actually, which of these moves is more accurate? This is 110. This is 105. Alright. Needles at the dead one it is. Leave the poor arbalest alone. What did arbalest ever do to you? I guess I could stun her again, since she went so early in the round. Relatively speaking, have not taken like a ton of damage. Just like a little chunk on the man-at-arms here. I think it might be time for flashing daggers. Never mind.
Annihilated.
Just dead now. Hashtag just dead things. Receive pain. I think that one's exactly dead now. Should pay more attention to the fact that I should attack the front one when I can, because the arbalest can't do anything to not the front one.
A death by inches.
Notice how like no one's stressed except the arbalest because everyone hates Vasco having fun. I miss the times when fun was an option. I had so many arbalests once. Become stunned. Good. Become smashed. Good. Become bandaged. Excellent.
The slow death.
Cool, some stuff.
Unforgiving.
These stuck? Yeah, these stuck. And then that stacks. And then... yeah, I could give Arbalest some holy water. What's the point where I can use up a torch to do the thing? Scouting! Gathering 3 medicines, but there's a ton of just straight up room battles, which is a little annoying. Hey. Grave Robber, why don't you check out this grave? Cool.
The light. The promise of safety.
I don't need a lot of crests. I've learned this. What about the goal? Wait until I eat, probably? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit with that. To the immediate next battle. Cool, thanks. At least it's just dogs. Dogs aren't so bad. Oh no, Felicia says he went for ice cream, but it had freezer burn, was near empty. Tossed and got water instead. Water's great, but it's not dessert. I'm sorry for your loss. Furnishing daggers? This is a reasonable chance of killing one of these. So close. Nice shot, Arbalest. Stun the front one.
In Radiance, may we
Smash
find
the other
victory.
Well, I'd say we've been doing really well if it weren't for my, like, mostly stressed out Arbalest. Kick to the face! Dang. Who would have guessed that the rabid dog would be fast? Didn't need to do that. Yes.
Decimated.
No stressed man at arms. Look at all that gold.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well then. I think it might be a full stack of gold over 2 medicinal herbs. I think that's where I'm at right now. Venture forth. Haha. Behold, I am the man with the bandage.
A fortune.
There was a whistle in that corpse. I don't want to put my mouth on it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of basically just, like, threw away a bandage. It's like, I don't really want any of this. I haven't seen a Houndmaster in ages. Have not had great experiences with Houndmaster. Whatever. I learned. The bandage was worth learning. Now I'm just gonna torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require
Long medium, man. We're gonna be here long. Glad I didn't pick the long. Okay. Blight this one. Wait, he's probably got super blight resist, right? Nope, got blighted anyway. I would like to disillusion you. Man, I'm really liking that move. Retribution, the slightly damaged one. Pile on. Actually, this might be a job for suppressing fire. Reduce their accuracy and crit. Also deals some amount of damage. I think I want that. Give it a shot. A literal shot. Aha, see? Missed. Who knows if that made a difference? I don't. Cool, that one's dead now. Uh-oh. Hey, look at that. Nice crit. Leave my poor Mark alone. Also, who said his name was Mark? I'll let you know that it's Duncan. Probably want this. Kill, but... Ooh, this actually has a real remote shot at killing her. That doesn't hit back there. You know what? You'll just heal Man-at-Arms who got hit a bunch. Because everyone thought his name was Mark, and I don't know what they have against Marks. Hey, that's a good crit. Stress healing the Arbalest the hard way. Mark wore off, too. I mean, shouldn't be too upset. We did dodge. It's a good dodge. Seems to have, like, kind of high protect. I'll start wearing down the one that's, like, not mostly dead. Probably worth healing him. There's a lot of dungeon left. Was hoping that would do more. That's rude. That's just a rude thing to do to an honest grave robber. I hope that was gonna kill that. It kind of did. It functionally did. Yeah, I think I just blight it. Have the best will heal grave robber after that hit. Then everybody kills the Muffin Man. Well, at least he killed himself. Ooh, what is this? Arbalest gloves!
Remind yourself that
Plus move
overconfidence
resist,
is a slow
plus move
and
skill
insidious
chance.
killer.
-1 speed. I don't think that's great. Like, it's cool that it's an Arbalest thing, but like... Move resist? I think she has like one total move that has like move resist chance, and I don't usually use it. Think something about this Onyx? I feel like no. Yeah, I think I just leave this. That's a bummer. It's such a long dungeon. I don't even think I'm like camping yet. I think I probably like try to make it to like either here, or if I'm still doing okay there, then like check this like little dongle room and then camp when I get back there. I think that's the plan. Let's go up through Curio Town. Won't you take me to Curio Town? Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna see if I was gonna use a shovel, but instead I got a super bad disease. So there's that. This is the anti-venom one, right? No, this is a bandage one. Great. Oh, there's like a different kind of stump. This is a spiderweb stump. There's like a different stump that wants the anti-venom.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Why do I bring items
Now
to
it
the
must
dungeon?
be carried home.
Gotta be worried about those worries. Especially with like stupid room chants. Oh, by the way, I missed a save entering that hallway, but saving, don't close game. Okay. Alright.
Masterfully executed.
Resisted the blight, which is a little bit of a bummer. Well, that's a high initiative roll for the man-at-arms. Oh, you know what? Could have her hit him because he's such a big doofus. I think it actually makes more sense to outright kill that guy. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's get the stealth buff off. Ouch! My feelings! Whoa! Holy crap! What? Can that even happen? Alright, well that was cool. That was way better than getting hit by a whole tree, I'll tell you that. Jeez, this guy... Dude, Duncan is not messing around. He's really upset that everyone thought he was Mark. I don't think he likes Marks either. Gee, that's like 3 crits in a row! He wants these guys dead. He is upset about this. They did something to offend this man. He's already gone this turn.
A momentary abatement.
Are you gonna rampart back into place? Okay. That should be fine. Stunned. We're gonna... I'm gonna poison darts this corpse. I want to get a little bit of healing in on the man-at-arms since he's super low. probably get away with waiting another turn.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
He did. Can't really take any of this. Stupid missions where I have to, like, have things that take up inventory spaces, even though only one of them is currently occupied. Another holy water for the arbalest. And cool. If only I had infinite pockets. I guess at least I know there's not a fight here. Ooh, a box. I can take one of the paintings without much effort. I might actually just camp when I get to that next room. Actually, you know what? Let's... I want to get rid of bandage. I think at this point the likelihood that I care enough to keep it over this painting is pretty low. Look, inventory space. Got there. I think I want to... How many torches do I have? 6? That's enough for the rest of this. So let's use a torch, go to the small room, obviously fight right here, so I'm glad I used the torch. Resisted the blight. It's just rude. Stun this one so I don't get marked and then rended because they think that I am Mark. Trust me when I tell you, this man-at-arms is not Mark. Dude, those things are so gross. Wish they would stop hitting that poor man-at-arms. Become dead. Kill the one that I can actually hit with the arbalest, and then she'll help patch up the man-at-arms. In the meantime, Vestal will focus on it. Jeez! Duncan! Duncan's so mad! Duncan's so mad. Someone has to finish this off. I don't think... Yeah, I think I just hit it. So now I can't hit anybody. Feel better, buddy. Feel much better, buddy. Ooh, 14's a good one. It's a good heal. Then I will do... Retribution. Now I'll try to get one more round out of this. Poison. You thought it was Mark, but it was me, Duncan. Which actual health does he have? 5. The group heal is like 6 to 7 or something like that with the actual healing bonus I have. Might be worth it, but I'll just heal him. Get smashed? Get smashed. Another, water for the arbalest? Sure. Put a ruby in my pocket. This is the other stuff. Moving on. Go in the room. Aha. Okay. This being the case, I think I will camp here. So then I can just use the camp space, or the campfire log space to put the medicine in. And then it's fine. So let's camp. I don't don't remember what any of my healing skills are.
Gathered close
so
in tenuous firelight.
I think I actually have enough
Easy
to do
companionship.
this much. Heals some stress. I think I would like to do Sanctuary, probably. Well, that's right, Up Wellington has like all the boss moves. The Snuff Box! The Snuff Box can get rid of the disease! The Snuff Box! It's like leeches! It's like a box full of leeches! It's just... Guys, this Snuff Box is just as good as a box filled with leeches. Put that in your commercial. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Now, hang on. Self only, remove disease. One companion, remove disease. But you have the disease and I can't target you. Why is that? If I target someone else, do you also lose your disease? I have questions. Sure, it cures 2 people. It's better than leeches. Okay, so you can do a cool buff. You can make sure I don't have another fight, which I don't have time for this fight, man. Leeches with friends. That should be its own game. Okay, so now I have 5 time units. No one needs, like, actual healing, but some amount of stress healing is fine. So, minus 25 stress, all companions minus 20 stress, or sometimes plus 10% stress. So you can't target self with this. So I think... Oh no, I can do 2 encourages. I think that's what I would do. I would do an encourage, and then I will do an encourage. Now I'm in pretty good shape, and why don't we go ahead and pilfer a random supply item. Medicinal herbs. I will get rid of those momentarily. Rest now. I'm coping well despite the madness all around. Ah, grave robber is me, IRL. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and get this quest item and, I'll just, like, open it. Just open it.
If only treasure could staunch the flow.
Buy medicinal herbs.
Otherworldly
I spent a
corruption.
whole time unit to acquire you. Back to the hallway. See, this is why you don't jam your shovels early. Now, it's possible I could have gotten away with spending, like, one of them, but, like, it's a long dungeon, man. They call it a medium, but sometimes it really do be long. I think I would rather have this money than these rubies, because if I get any more money, we'll probably stack better than the rubies. This is fun. Into the room, please. The dead center of the room. Oh, saving, do not... Oh, it saved like 3 times when I wasn't paying attention. It just keeps saving. Just take my word for it. It seems like every time you do something. Rip medicinal herbs. See? See? See, everyone? No one was judging me, but see, I was right anyway. I needed all them shovels. God, I hope I don't need another one. That would be pretty awkward. Saving, don't close game. So one of these has to... There it is. The quest location's over there. So let's go north and fight the last room battle and see what's up. What's in the bag? Nothing. Rip medicinal herbs. And battle? It's a weird group. Dang it, dog. Like, I completely forgot that A, the grave robber could have, like, a camping skill that removed disease, and B, that I had gone out of my way to buy it. But, like, man, I get so excited when I cure diseases that way. Like, you have no idea. It's so stupid. Like, the amount of joy I get out of that is ridiculous. Just go back and watch the VODs. Like, every time it comes up, I'm like, oh my god! It's like an actual miracle! How do you dodge the get rid of stealth move? It feels like that defeats the purpose of that move existing at all. What's the likelihood of smashing this dog? Not high enough for me to not just want to retribution it. I hit him a lot harder than he hit me. I guess I shoot this guy. Probably just want to stack more poison. Especially at that rate. A carnival of errors. Welcome to the carnival of errors. I smushed the dog. You're not invisible anymore. Miss. Haha, idiot. Stun something. Stun the big guy. Don't. So, like, flashing daggers kind of does the thing, right? Yeah. That's what I wanted. Attempt to stun again. Aha, success. Retribution for fun. Got him.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Got a lot of cash. Nothing of value inside. Sorry, corpse. Don't get stressed. Where are my keys? Alright. Wow, the Grey Rubber has a 110% chance of trap disarming. That's cool. I mean, I guess I just take this item and get out of here. Instead of torches, I guess? I think torches or food give very good returns at the end of the mission. The only thing I had considered is, like, I could take the arbalest to try and disarm the trap, but if it fails to disarm, if I lose that coin flip, it's, like, stupid. It's, like, bad. So, great, I did it. To the Hamlet.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize.
Got a bunch of crescent stuff. Hey, look, no one has a disease right now. And I got 2 level 5 characters, which was sort of the point. And everyone got bad things. Mankind believes is possessed by demons. -5 crit if HP below 50. I mean, that matters a little less. Demonophobia is an annoying. Any of the ones that, like, force them to, like, activate curios when I don't want them to are really annoying.
Makes this place perfect.
I guess it's good I got a lot of money since I'm only at 71,000 after doing that. Alright, got rid of Zach's syphilis. And, je ne sais quoi is now a witness. Does that do? What? Will not pray. Alright. Prayed so hard won't pray anymore. Got it. Understood. Stagecoach. I could take both of them. Guys, I don't know if you know this about me, but, I really like arbalests. It's kind of a problem. This actually is like a pretty good arbalest, too. The sickly's kind of annoying. Hylomania's, like, not great. Actually, this arbalest has some problems. It has some good points, but also some bad points. But it's just like a free whole level 3 arbalest, and I'm kind of here for it. So I'm just gonna take that one for now.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage.
Also,
the dancing steps.
I definitely read the name of this Houndmaster as Dumpster. That's not his name, but like, I definitely just read that as Dumpster. I could take this Antiquarian, and then I would have 3 Antiquarians that could go on a level 1 Antiquarian hunt. So I guess I'll do that.
She searches where others will not.
I just need one more. Now the problem is, I don't know what I would replace in order for that to happen. I don't have enough deeds to upgrade this. What else was I thinking of doing? Oh yeah. I guess I could do a bunch of quirks. That's good. Oh, you know, I could take my brand new Wazlavesk. Are you kidding me? Where do they get these names? I could get rid of Scattering. What other, like, bad... Ugh, now I have to play this game. What are the bad quirks that I have? Duncan's mostly okay. I don't love the disease resist, but it's not, like, a super high priority to fix that. Jeez. This is a rough grave robber that believes they're possessed by demons, but also is fascinated with corpses. They'll just poke at anything. They don't care. Scattering. Basically, none of this matters. Don't really care about Up Wellington stuff. I think it's like kind of annoying, but not a huge deal. Eternal's kind of annoying, but not a huge problem. Clumsy's a little annoying. None of these are like huge deal breakers. That's what I'm looking for. Like Fragile on Sprinkles is like kind of rough. Like that's, I think that's one to get rid of. So Clumsy on Sprinkles. Fine. God. Well, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about a man named Crash. An experiment gone wrong with many tentacles. He has seen more of his friends die than literally any adventurer I've ever had in any run of Darkest Dungeon. As a result, he believes he's possessed by demons. Yeah, I can buy that. Experiences religious visions and delusions. Sure, yeah, I think so. He only flagellates for stress relief. He literally beats himself up to feel better about the loss of his friends. Yeah, that checks out. And he's obsessed with the paranormal. Maybe he's trying to find a way to bring his friends back. Yeah, I would say that this is a very, very flavorful character over here, this Experiment Crash. Jeez. I don't know if any of those are worth locking in. Those are fine. Soft on this Arbalest is kind of annoying. That doesn't matter. Gal could probably stand to get rid of, what is that, soft? No, fragile. Another fragile on this level 3 Hellion. Quincy Longbottom? He's also fragile. I have a shocking number of fragile characters. What's the deal with Zach? He's got a bunch of crap. This 15 damage early kind of sucks. But I don't think you can lock in more than 3 negative quirks, and I don't think I care about the other ones, so I can do that later. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of, like, a bunch of fragile. So... Sprinkles had it. rid of fragile. Correct. That gal had it. Sure. Let's do that. Oh no, I only have 2 slots, because that's the thing that's super expensive to upgrade. Okay, so Quincy Longbottom had it, right? And he's like a level 5 character. So that's... No, don't do that. That seems to take precedent. Okay. I don't believe anyone has any diseases, because I cured the one I got on the mission. So that's fine. Oh yeah, and then Sarah wanted me to name the new antiquarian. It's not Margus. Sounds like a Tim and Eric sketch. It's not Margus. Oh, I still have this on. Please stop it. It's really difficult to disenable that. Once it goes on, the fun don't stop. He's instead named... Sarah, I'm getting the sense that, like, antiquarian is like your arbalest, like your secret favorite class, because you really like to make sure they're all named with French names. Mario. Someone. Yes. Serious question, Sarah. Do you actually play Darkest Dungeon, or do you just watch the stream? I know a lot of people have started playing along at home, and I think that's cool. I'm just curious if you, like, also play lots of antiquarian-only teams or something. Okay, just checking. Okay, so let's see what quests are available, and also unequip all trinkets. So we're gonna need some busts, is like a big thing. Oh boy, what is this? I could do a level 3 Brigand 12-pounder. So that's the cannon, and it keeps spawning dudes, and if you just kill all the dudes, it can't do much. What is this? Beast Slayer's Ring. Don't care. What is this? Sniper's Ring. Have one. Not doing either of those. They're done. What is this? Ancestor's Portrait. Plus 50% resolve experience. What a wild object. I didn't know such a thing existed. Yeah, I mean, I kind of legitimately think, like, the best thing to do is the boss. So now I just need to find a team of teenagers with attitude. So, Scoutmaster's level 4. I feel like it would be good to bring the Scoutmaster. Could bring Duncan. Could bring... What if we brought Neko and Occultess and one in front? The new Hellion, maybe? Is this random leper? Hellion might be a little bit better against the 12-pounder? Because you have to kill, like, back enemies sometimes? Man-at-Arm's a little bit better about that than leper. I could just bring the level 3 Man-at-Arms. I think this is a reasonable team. Get some folks up in the level 5 range so I have some options. And then I think maybe tomorrow we actually try and take on another level 5 dungeon and hope it goes better than the last time we challenged the Swine God. What even is this? This would be a nice thing. I might actually have this. I think we could do this. Sure. So let's make sure everyone's like skills and crap are ready. So, Duncan, you good. You good. Neko needs an upgrade. Got it. Coltess needs an upgrade. Got it. Actually, let's take a consideration for Man-at-Arms. I just never change anything. Do you have anything I might want to do differently? Lunge? I don't think so. Shadow Fade. I think I have the moves that I generally like with Lumpus. The other things aren't so much conditional as they're just not as interesting to me. Like, there's just such a good balance with these 4 moves. They kind of do everything I want. Neko, I might want to change something. I want the Light Heal. I like Plague Grenade. It's just a super good option. Ones. Can Disorienting Blast have a stun option, and also, even though I don't use it for this very often, it's nice to be able to clear all corpses. Could use Incision if I wanted to add Bleed. So the difference here is it does like normal damage. Which isn't like super high. But like Noxious Blast does like way less damage. But also just like a lot of blight. Maybe just leave it like this. There's like a little bit more blight resist in the wield, which is where you'd be going. But I think this is what I want. She's got good camping skills, he's got good camping skills. He's pretty good camping skills. So many things to consider in the late game. Let's put this. You're all upgraded. You're fine. You're fine. Everyone's fine. Camping skills for you. Instructions, a buff. It's not that exciting. Tactics is a buff. It's decent. I think I just want to buy Encourage and add it to the like buffs I have. These seem good. Let's do that. And then that was good. You're the other one. So Dark Ritual I don't love. Unbreakable Commune's okay. Buff with a high cost I'm not excited about. Abandoned Hope. Self only. Minus 25 stress. Stress everyone out a little bit. I think it's like buy those 2 and then turn off something. Unfortunately, by 100 plus 15 stress. Yeah, I don't think that's what I think I'd rather just have like a regular, boring old heal. So 4th to 3rd, find you. Then just trinkets. This process takes forever, and I'm so slow and bad at it. Oodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know what that jingle is. Scoutmaster. God, I hate. It just always wants to jump to the top. Take the cool thing. And then. Is this the item I needed to go with it? I believe it is, right? Yeah, because it's like. Yeah. Neko. What the heck do I give Neko? Duncan gets Head End Book. The Coltess gets different head, different head, different book. God, I just wish it wouldn't do that. It's so tedious. I could use this horrible item. Plus stun skill chance, plus garbage, minus virtue, plus stress. And I guess once like plus blight skill chance? And like some sort of generically positive buff of some description. Plus max HP. It's not a lot of things that are like just gonna give a little bit of damage and not have some weird drawback, right? That's not helpful. I still don't know what I want, really. It's not like I find that maybe I'm just a little unlucky. Maybe I just don't pay enough attention to some of the things I don't take home with me, but like I feel like there's not a lot of great items for support characters whose focus is a specific support task that isn't damage or healing. That's what I feel like. I could give Neko a super creepy doll that... Oh no, it decreases disease resist. I thought it was plus all resist, but it's minus disease resist. I don't want that, I hate it. Dude, I don't know. Can't double up the same trinket. I mean, I could give her the Martyr Seal. It's just like plus death blow resist, plus max HP. If she does end up damaged, do more damage. Can you sell everything you don't need? Yeah, you can. It's just like a lot of bookkeeping. I'm already really bad at it. Really want to see me like inventory manage more than I already have to? I assume no, but I don't know that for sure, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the team. Okay, so we did all the stuff, and tomorrow on stream we'll take on the Brigand 8-pounder. See how that goes. I don't actually know. I might think a little bit more about this and like change something in this party before we go tomorrow. Just because the canon itself isn't susceptible to blight or bleed, so maybe I shouldn't have two characters that focus on that. But I've already done a bunch of management, so I'll like think about this, and if I'm gonna make a decision, I'll be ready to explain it to you at the start of the next stream. Hello, it's me, Inglorious 4x3. How are you, everybody? Thank you for watching the stream. There is one remaining order of business, and it is that you must find the secret Squirtle. I went out of my way to try and make it obvious because I just don't have any patience today. So think real hard and think of an obvious place where I might put the Squirtle. Place. I mean, nobody, strictly speaking, died today. We did manage to get through that level 1 boss fight. I wasn't sure we would do that. I was actually a little concerned that it would be difficult for us to reach a point where we would finish that level 1 boss fight. But in the end, we did it. Deep into the made-up lore. Yeah, man, it's happening. Big Squirtle head? You're a big Squirtle head. I don't know to what you refer, Sarah. I mean, even if I was trying to make it obvious, if you could see a Squirtle, it's not a secret. I don't think I even put any visible Squirtles on the couch today. Any guesses? Because I'll just reveal it. I said I ain't got no patience. You know this about me. Just like you know that I'm all about that booty. The thing with the, oh no, the thing with the glasses is just a big smiley face emoji. Eevee, all of them. I don't think that technically qualifies as a guess. I mean, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I don't know that that counts. It's a little bit not specific. Alright. I wish I guess it's Eevee behind all of them. I'll humor you. Here's the Eevee. Nope. How about this one? Nah. This is a small Eevee. There's nothing. Here's the last Eevee. Nope. Behind Green Ranger? Nah, he's sitting on a turtle. For sake of completion, There's a big smiley face that is, in fact, the smiley face. Hello, I'm the smiley face. I don't know what's happening. There's a great ball. But someone did guess behind the big brown bear. And yeah, I just put him behind the brown bear. It's like the most obvious place to put him. So I don't put him there that often. But there you go. Thank you for joining me, and this Squirtle, and all of his friends on the couch. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, for more Darkest Dungeon. I feel like we got a pretty good chance at taking on just. I don't think we'll go straight for the boss again, but I think we'll do another level 5 dungeon and see if we can maybe level some characters up to 6, and then try to do a level 5 dungeon. I don't know. I think that's the plan, but who knows what's going to happen. All of our best laid plans have come undone, and some of our worst made plans have seen fruition. Life here in the Rainbow Narwhal estate is complicated, but hopefully if we stick at it, we'll eventually find our way to the end of this game. I've been told that we should expect Darkest Dungeon 2 to come out by the end of this year, and honestly, I have no idea what I expect that to be. I'm excited and cautiously optimistic. We'll see how that works out. But for now, that'll be it for the stream, because I'm completely exhausted, and there's no way I'm getting another run done. You saw what happened today. I didn't give any trinkets to that one team, and everybody almost died, and then just lots of bad mistakes. I didn't bring any keys. It's just shameful. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you, and I hope to see you all again soon. It's me, Vasco. I'm signing off for Friday, the Darkest Dungeon. You know the deal. Get out of here, kids. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.